What's this? Ooh. Man, I don't know what that is. Oh, Soundtracks. Soundtracks Mega Bass Speaker. Wonder what that would fit in. Alright, put that right there. Let's see what this is. Oh, more Soundtracks. Tsunami 2 for EMD. Alright, let's check this out. Oh, I knew I was getting one of these, but I didn't know it was going to be this small. Holy smokes, that's like... I thought this thing was going to be huge. This is the Soundtracks Current Keeper. This is kind of like what you can plug onto your Soundtracks decoders to make them go over a bad track, kind of like the way that the TCS Wow Sound decoders do. And the new Tsunami 2 decoders, oh, I see it right there, has a little plug right there in the middle of the screen, guys, if it'll ever focus. And that is where you plug in the little tan port from that. All right. Uh-oh, we got a brown box inside of the brown box. Let's see what this is. Uh-oh, there's the packing list. I better cover that up so we can't see what's going on here. Oh. Alright. Let's just, ooh, this looks, oh, look at that. Alright, well, I guess, guys, I'm going to have to piece these two videos together. I said I wasn't going to do any editing, but I'm going to take this out of the sleeve because well, let's see. Oh, yeah, I can do this with one hand. I'm kind of a no tripod guy still at this point. Got those down to, or honest and down to earth videos. Wow, this is beautiful. Look at this. This is the first time that this has been out of the peanuts, the box. Got all that paperwork that nobody cares about until something breaks. Ooh, look at this. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Alright. Let's see here. Let's see if I can get this out with one hand. Guys, you might have to take some aspirin or at least drink a cup of coffee after this video, because I apologize for all the shaking of the video because I'm doing this with one hand. Wow, holy smokes. You know, I had an Athearn Genesis SD70MAC and I really didn't like it because it was so light. But this guy, this is heavy. Alright. Let's see here. Try to get this sleeve off with one hand. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Nope, I'm not going to edit that out either. I promise. Alright, here, let's see. Well, check this out. Alright, so a little bit of background on this project. So I've been watching some Railfan YouTube videos by Yard Limit. Guy who Railfans in 4K video and puts it on YouTube, and he puts the whole entire train on YouTube, something not everybody does, but he does it, and I really like that. And he Railfans in the Washington area. He also has some Canadian footage and so forth and such. But he has a couple of videos of these cream and green BNSF SD70MAC pull and coal trains. Really like this engine. Yeah, it's really obvious that the windows could have been tinted, but and the handrails are a bit bent, which is what everybody always complains about with Athearn Genesis. Still a very, very beautiful model. Got the little fans down in there that everybody's crazy about. Nice crisp paint. Anyways, guys, so this video is about over. I'm trying to keep my videos shorter. Bottom line, this is going to be one of my new bench top projects, as in this is not a layout update or a layout project. This is strictly a benchtop project. All right, so my project is, since I was kind of going for trying to switch all my locomotives over to either wow sound or lock sound, but I've been watching a couple of videos on YouTube, and since I learned about how the new soundcar, which is not really new, it's been out for a while now, how the Tsunami soundcar decoders can be intelligently consisted with the Soundtrax decoders, and with the new Tsunami 2 coming out with new upgraded sound files, and also the dynamic digital exhaust, which, I mean, you can watch plenty of videos on that. I'd say go to What's Neat This Week with Ken Patterson at whatever that, I think it's at the either Ken Patterson page or the Model Railroad Hobbyist magazine page, to watch some videos about that, or Soundtrax. But anyways, basically, I've been kind of fascinated with the idea of building a train with some real sounds in the train and being able to quickly consist them together. The other thing that I've been really interested in is covering a project from beginning to end, unboxing of a DC powered locomotive, all the way to give you guys something a little bit more to look at, since you've been looking at that side for so long. All the way to... Alright, so my phone died. That's why the video's just pieced together. Yep, that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Alright, so you get the point. I'm trying to cover an entire project, and I'm trying to also do this as a project where I do a train with sound, with the sound cars. Just for perspective here, a little interjection. This is how big this, if you lay this thing on top of here, that's not really good. You can see how easily that current keeper would fit in here. Alright, so the other thing I'd like to bring up in this video, and please let me know in the comments below if you have any thoughts or inputs on this, is the price of DCC and sound locomotives from factory versus buying a DCC ready locomotive and putting your own sound in it. Alright, so regardless of what sound you like, I'm pretty sure we can all agree that it's not actually cost effective to buy the DCC ready locomotive and put the sound in it yourself. Most of the time, a project could easily get to be $300 by the time you buy the LEDs, the decoder, the speakers, the current keeper, all these different things. And then you have several hours invested into it, and then if you add weathering, you end up having a lot of time and money invested in just a locomotive, when you can buy a locomotive with already having DCC and sound. The catch to that, though, is that most manufacturers are not offering their locomotives with the high-speed decoders like Tsunami 2 or Loxon 4.0 decoders, or you're not seeing locomotives with current keepers in them. But so basically, if I think the MSRP on Athearn Genesis, most of their sound equipped locomotives from factory is around $299, most of them. And then your DCC ready ones are going to be like around $200 MSRP. Now obviously you're going to see discounts on that at the different wholesale retailers. So you can find the DCC ready ones anywhere from $140 to $165 for just a DCC ready locomotive. But then when you consider adding, $100 worth of decoder, $10 to $20 worth of speakers and enclosures, $20 worth of current keeper, $15 to $20 worth of LEDs, couplers, all this different stuff, like, it gets expensive fast. Alright, so I do a lot of shopping around. I do a lot of eBay. I go at a lot of different wholesale sites. I actually found a pretty good deal on this. MB Klein had these for, I think, $143, and I think Lombard Hobby had them for the same price. but MB Klein had these for like 87, 22, and like $8, but they were running a special which was 5% off your entire order during the spring. And I think that coupon code ended the 3rd of this month, April. So now you can get, I think, 25% off certain Athearn products. In fact, there are some SD70MACs on the list that you can get 25% off. They're just not the BNSF ones. But if you're interested in other roads, there are some other road names of Macs that you can get 25% off right now at MB Klein or modeltrainstuff.com. But with that 5% off, shipping and everything here, I was able to get this whole project shipped to me here in Korea for $265. So locomotive, Tsunami 2, current keeper, and speaker, all for $265 shipped, which I think is a really good deal considering that that's still less than the MSRP. And a fully sound equipped Athearn Genesis engine you can expect to pay about $250, $260 for, even with after discounts from a good retailer. So I feel like I got a pretty good deal on the start of this project. I don't have any LEDs yet, so that's the one part of this project that's not really included. But that, and also I'm also looking at possibly trying to do something with some DCC controlled couplers. Now these are the McHenry couplers on here, but I'm gonna switch these out for something different. We'll see. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching this video. Hopefully this hasn't gotten too long, since I had to piece 2 videos together since my phone died, so to speak. Basically it was the memory that died because I've been taking too many videos. But some nice shots of this engine. Some other people have reviewed it. It doesn't have a lot of detail under the walkways. It does have the sanding lines. I don't know if you can see them. You can see one in the middle of the screen there. It does have the sanding lines. Nice crisp warning label paint, if I could ever hold my phone still enough for you to see it. There's a really cool little, I can't see it because it's so dark. The green paint is so dark. But anyways, there's a lot of good details on this, but then there's also some details that are left out. So that's going to be another thing that's also going to be added to this project, is adding details. Probably get some details less kits or something. I don't know why this Athearn Genesis did not come with MU hoses or a couple of cut levers. That seems to be kind of a dropping the ball on Athearn's part, especially since this is their Genesis line. But I am overall very impressed with this engine and the weight. I don't have a power pack here, so I can't really run it to test it out. But anyways, now I'm rambling on. So guys, thanks very much for watching. Please comment, like, subscribe, and hopefully this project will be progressing pretty soon. As soon as I get the rest of my tools and the rest of my stuff, we'll go ahead and install this decoder, and then we'll have to get some LEDs and go ahead and run this bad boy. We'll be coupling it up to a couple of soundcar equipped Athearn Genesis freight cars that I already have, just waiting to be delivered once I get my stuff delivered to me. So yep, thanks again for watching, guys. Highball on from here.